Hello, all my train friends and all my train people. I figured I have not been on and made a video at all in a while. And right now I'm not doing the greatest at all, but I want to get this layout going. So you can see I blacked out twice the other night. Of course, when you black out, well, you're out. So I'll go from a standing position to laying flat on the floor. And the second time I landed on my butt. I got a bruise there. I got a bruise on my face. A bruise over here. I hit the counter on the way down. And up here. And I broke 2 of my toes for sure. The third one I'm not sure, but nevertheless it doesn't matter. You can't do anything about that. Wait for them to heal. So I figured, well, I'll take you on a short tour, which you've already been in this room, I think. So I'm just going to flip the camera around. It's easier for me to flip it around so you can see the other side. Alright, that's an organ. At one particular time I used to be able to play, and I've actually ordered my music, classical music, so I can get back into doing that as well. Here is my new table, and if you wonder, running through your head right now, you have this big thing about, oh well, if that's my layout room, and that's my new table, it sure is a lot of junk. All those boxes, all across there, even the little paper that's sticking up here and there, that's all part of my last layout. It was just boxed and taken out of the room. All with the exception of, which I can't reach it with the camera's not cooperating with me at the moment. This box, I ran across this box right here, right before I get this all here. Right before I picked up and took my old layout out. This is my old layout track. It's all in a box, nice and packed up. And then right before I packed that one up, I was actually on camera still with everybody, and I found this box. And this box contains some car magazines and another old train set, Santa Fe. It's never been out of the box. I mean, I don't even know where the hell those come from, but I think this is the one my grandfather intended for me to get. I think that other one that I was messing with, even though it seems kind of strange and, you know, it's a long time ago, but I think it was my train. You know, mine cross between, you know, my father was the one that set up all the train sets. So, I'd call it mine, but it would have been mine and his and my brother's, I guess. So, we'll get it all out. There's a couple of my other little friends that were they were hiding in a box. They're, I'm sure you've seen them before. Just a couple of little guys, here and there. Hanging out with the robots and the little Darth Vader ship. So we'll just kind of do what we can do to get everything back in together. I put out a poll on my Discord. Why is this thing still zoomed out? There you go. And let me flip this back around to you. And I will see if this little stand works. Alright, well that's a little better. I found this little thing. I think you saw that right before I cut the other video to flip it around. It's my little, I guess, keychain coin purse type thing. Would have been my grandfather's chassis system railroad thing that he had. I'm running across a bunch of chassis system things. I bought this one. It's still wrapped in plastic. I don't know how well it picks up on their camera, but it's pretty cool. It's gonna have to be framed, I believe. I'm not sure yet. But as far as getting set up, I got obviously a lot of dust and dirt on the fan I gotta get rid of. This room hasn't actually been used in, hell, I don't know, maybe 2000, somewhere in there. I think maybe it's probably about the last time they started using it for anything. So I still got a little cleaning. I've been taking stuff out of here and boxing it. We'll get back to all of that stuff. I'm just kind of waiting on a pole. See what... See what my people say they want to see, they'd rather see. I could just get the track out and I could set up, say, just one big oval on this crazy track, crazy table. I could go ahead and get out the track and start that and get an oval set up. But then I thought, well, since I've got to unbox everything just to be able to start putting the train track back together and then get all the cars and unbox all of them, some of these boxes is stuff that I ordered that's never been opened. I got to a point where, my little buying finger was going faster than my budget finger. So I've got a bunch of boxes that, like, I got things in the mail and it just never got around to opening anything. It seems to be, just a few things here and there. Like, I thought this was just a little empty box, a little small thing, but turns out when I opened up and peeked inside, looks like some kind of a, I don't know, construction set or something. No, don't know. But when it comes out of the box, then I'll know. So, we'll cut it off there. No special music effects, I don't believe. I really don't know. Sometimes they just happen on their own. And we'll see about what y'all have to say. And I gotta tell you, I'll be happy to be back. But I do have trouble walking right now. But I figure I can stand up and do railroading and tracking and all that stuff. And I'm going to have to get a little bit of help from a few people, here and there. I've got my track, my trains. I've got a dead train. I've got others that need work, locos that need work. And in the search for trying to find my train that I had boxed up, I found an N-scale train set. But I don't know anything about an N-scale, and I've never worked on a steam engine, and it's an old steam engine, Little Joe. So, we'll see you, I guess, when I get ready to start putting this thing together, and we'll see what y'all have to say. Be careful. Sometimes you fall down, and when you do, you get hurt. And if you see who pushed you, well, make sure they fall down too. That's all I can say. See y'all next time. That's what I used to play. What's that? Greensleeves. There you got a picture of it now, huh? Oh, and all these little goodies that I found. All these boxes. Just grab some of those up and take off out of here and